opportunity you're going to get in future, imagine, don't undermine it. With all your best efforts, with all your complete, learning abilities and everything, if something knocked on your door, and please, make sure, be aware, grab that opportunity. Why? You're competing with 1.4 billion people on a day-to-day basis. No matter how small or insignificant the opportunity is, you are privileged and better than the majority. So grab that opportunity, make the most of it. Nothing is a dream job. There is no dream job at all. But let the job which comes into your hand, make it to fulfill your dreams. Looking at a man who is filled with failures in his life, not with success. Because adversity reveals true character. The more adverse conditions you have, the more potentiality of yours will come out. So a failure in adverse conditions, it's always about how do you fight against it? How do you withstand the turbulence? How do you overpower them? How make sure you won't lose it? You lose to it, but you stand out. And that's what I would like to share. A success comes onto our plate out of many invisible hands. Many invisible hands. It's not just ours alone. Maybe we are at the pinnacle point. Maybe we are being thrusted upwards. But always I look at the people who are contributors for my success. That's why I never had a great feeling about my success. But I'm grateful to the people who stood by me thick and thin. And acknowledgement is very important in success. Especially when you're going to be the financial wizards. You're going to be quite successful people. But understand, there are people who would really contribute to your success. Please kindly acknowledge them. And success is transitory. The way failure is a transitory, success is also transitory. Please don't stick to success and don't take too much into your head. That's all I would like to share there. When it comes to politics, I'm a failed politician as on now. No, acceptance. Okay. I'm not feeling bad about it, let me tell you. I'm not feeling bad about it. Failure is halfway to success. I never feel low about my failures. I feel good about my failures because I have achieved something. Unlike many people who want to see a change in the society, they don't do anything. They sit in their comfortable chairs. They have opinions on every damn thing. They have everything to say. Right from cricket, right from day-to-day events, everything they have an opinion, but they won't do anything. For me, I'm doing something, and yet I failed. I feel good about it. I attempted. So tomorrow, you try to achieve something in the process. If you fail, don't regret. It's just transitory. It's a passing phase. Never ever lose your spirit out of failure. That's what I would like to share. And I met a lot of youngsters from different engineering colleges and all. The reason why I'm saying instant gratification is, people want success immediately. They want change immediately. It won't happen like that. You have to work towards it. So they got disillusioned. Disappointed within 10 days. They are looking for a change because they came. In one session, you can't change. It takes a minimum decade to feel a dent, to put a dent for anything. It's not going to be easy. So this is the lifestyle, and the reason why I was looking for why these kids why they are not at all motivated, why their enthusiasm is like this, and going down like, immediately. I feel they haven't living the life completely. They need everything immediately, like instant coffee, instant food, like Maggi noodles, like an instant Nescafe. No, it doesn't. Life doesn't happen that way. You have to really work hard towards it. Today, my mission to make sure to empower youth of this nation. Instead of sitting, cursing our political system, let us do something about it. This is, as a kid, you want to have a strong mind, you have to have a very strong body. Not in terms of muscularity, not in terms of ripped eight-pack. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about very disease-free body. Not a body of sloth, not a body of lethargy, but not a body of dullness, but body of instant energy, immense energy. This is what my father taught me, which I would like to share, which most of you must be knowing. ఇనుప కండరాలు, ఉక్కు నరాలు, వజ్ర సంకల్పం ఉన్న యువత ఈ దేశానికి కావాలి. ఇటువంటి వారు 100 మంది ఉంటే చాలు ఈ దేశ దశ దిశ మార్చేయచ్చు. ఇది స్వామి వివేకానంద చెప్పినట్టు. Most of you going to be in 4 walls. Hardly you'll get exposed to sunlight. Once in a while you come out, make it a regular regimen to go out every day, to have some sports, to do some yoga. And I want that kind of youth. Just be a very strong mindset, develop a very strong body. Apart from that, be in control of your emotions. Even if you want to unleash a war, even if you want to do something, fight against the system, better your emotions be under your control. Mere IQ, I know that all of you have greatest level of IQ. You also focus on EQ. Your emotions should be under your control. Don't let your emotions be dictated by others. Even if I'm saying something, I want you to very carefully analyze what I'm saying. Does he mean it? Does he live whatever, each and everything he says? Whatever good I'm saying, take it, or rest leave it. I want you to be that practical even when it comes to the people whom you love and adore. Called a senior citizen called Vanajeevi Ramaya. All through his life, he was a small-time laborer. He never had, apart from his physical labor, he never had anything to make a living out of, like he used to do he does hard labor. And take a bunch of saplings, young saplings, tie it on his cycle. He used to keep on planting them all through the parts of Khammam. For decades together, he planted lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of trees. And he never sought recognition. He never sought recognition for what he did. And finally, I'm glad that central government gave him Padma Shri Award in recent times. I'm glad for them. And the real heroes in our family, they're within our vicinity, even within your family. Our parents who really does great amount of hard work to get us educated, to provide us food, to provide us shelter. We don't know their sacrifices they made for us. Acknowledge your parents. They are really heroes for us. Please kindly acknowledge your parents. I know that you're acknowledging, but never undermine, just because most of the time we take people of our near and dear for granted. But there is a lot of hard work to make us to fulfill our dreams. You have a choice. The final conclusion statement. You have a choice. You want to make a life of an impact. You want to make an impactful life, or you want to make an income-oriented life. The choice is yours. I prefer to live a life of impact, an impactful life, not an income-oriented life. That's why I never did. I made a very conscious call because of my set of rules and my moral framework. For me, I want to leave an impact on the generation, and I want to be grateful to the generation who had sacrificed. That's the reason I want to live a life of impact than a life based on income. And we have a choice of You want to be a man of success or are you a man of value? I prefer to be both. You can have values at the same time you can have success. Don't go for shortcuts in life. I never made shortcuts. And the future is going to be yours. My final words are this. I read in one of your CA journals only. A person can't be perfect. Maximum he can be a chartered accountant.